Let's see, our last question today is from Alex. Adult on the autism spectrum, should I go keto? Hi, Nicki and Robb. I'm 29 and was diagnosed as on the autism spectrum just 2 years ago. This would have been considered as Asperger's in the past. I've been primarily paleo, ice cream is really good, for the better part of 6 years, but after running my DNA through Found My Fitness, I'm wanting to address my dietary choices from a more personalized approach, including finding the most optimal choices to address some of the occasional stressors I feel associated with being on the spectrum: anxiety, depression, and general cognitive and mood dysregulation. The most researched dietary intervention seems to be a gluten-free, dairy-free diet, with a few studies looking into keto. However, each study I've seen is only looking at kids as the subjects, and typically with more severe symptoms than what I experience. Keto seems to be a promising approach, but is there any reason why this would be different for an adult? I tried keto for about a month a year ago, but immediately found my cognitive performance drop. While I know my macro amounts were appropriate, I used the ketogains calculator, I now know that I didn't incorporate the electrolyte component. Could this account for my initial struggles with it? And is there anything else someone on the spectrum should consider while attempting keto? Supplements, macro ratios, etc. I'll include more details about me below, but thank you for your time in reading the question and all of your work.
And the details: age, height, weight, CrossFit, decent sleep, and then he mentioned some of his polymorphisms from the Found My Fitness stuff. It's interesting. There shouldn't, if one is going to benefit from keto for a neurological situation, I don't see that there would be any difference between kids and adults. It is, that said, it is interesting that many children who go on a ketogenic diet for, say, epilepsy, they don't need to stay on it for life. They're able to get off of it at some point. So there is something that changes there. So I don't know if the flip side could apply, that maybe there was a window in childhood where this could have worked and now it's not going to. That doesn't really make sense to me, but I don't know. But definitely not everybody experiences cognitive improvement on a ketogenic diet. But the lack of adequate electrolytes, in particular sodium, is like just jaw-dropping, make or break deal. So if you were going to get back in and try this again, I would definitely check out Element. Even if you just go to the drinkelement.com page and then check out the how to make your own keto at home electrolyte drink, like one or the other, do that. Start supplementing. If you do like kettle and fire bone broth, put some salt in that, significant amount. Like, you really have to be on point with all that. You could also try using a little bit of MCTs or exogenous ketones in this scenario, because if we really are talking about a brain metabolism story, potentially some gut dysbiosis, those things may help in this whole process. Additionally, on the supplements, a really rich form of DHA, EPA, DHA, but leaning heavy on the DHA if you just eat a lot of fish. Like, I'm wearing Wild Planet. These guys are amazing. Getting fish from these guys or something similar. Sardines, mackerel, salmon would be really beneficial, or you could supplement with like a DHA-rich fish oil or krill oil formula.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alex. Hubs, that was our 5 questions for this week.
Cool. Somebody commented that they felt like we were rushed going through these, which I don't know that we're rushed, but it was a private message compared to the Greg Everett days where we would just wax on and on and on.
You had no kids and no...
We had no kids, and also, so I try to be as thorough as I can, but also concise, because people have a shortened attention span these days, and so try not to wax on too long, but trying to strike a balance between being both thorough and concise. So there you have it.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks for the...
No. If you have questions, you can submit them. RobbWolf.com contact page. What else?
Drink Element, sponsor this podcast. Drink Element, so, and even though they're not...
the summer too, so if you're in a hot climate in particular, you're going to want to be supplementing with electrolytes. If you're active, you were saying
I love the Wild Planet guys. So they're a podcast sponsor this week too. So they're really amazing people. They So like the back of this shirt says something like, was your tuna, how was your tuna caught? One line, one fish, one process. So they really are committed to sustainable fishing practices, and they've been beating this drum for a long time. So big shout out to the Wild Planet people. They're wonderful folks doing some very cool work. In addition to the fish, they're also doing some meat and chicken options in like the vacuum seal packs and stuff like that, but they're like organic and blessed by the Dalai Lama and all that stuff, but really cool people. So to check out both of our sponsors, Drink Element and also Wild Planet.
Thanks, guys.
Take care. Bye-bye.